Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of Sports Talk with your coach, Kevin Swanky. I am your coach, Kevin Swanky. Lloydminster product, Lloydminster born. Well, Olympics, they're all over. Quite the great games that they quite had in Britain. And you can say that, yeah, they were the Summer Olympics. People don't really care as much as they do the Winter Olympics here in Canada, but they were still great to watch. Usain Bolt's always amazing. Michael Phelps. Canada still put in a pretty good performance, and we got talking about Canadian sports Olympic wise in the summer instead of just the winter sports. But to start off, our medal count in 2012 was the US at 104, China at 88, Russia at 82, England at 65, Germany at 44, and Canada had 18 medals, which included 1 gold, 5 silver, and 12 bronze. So looking at that, some pretty good things for all those teams. 104 medals for the U.S. is quite impressive. But if you look back at their 2008 results in Beijing, they had 110 medals. China had 100, Russia had 73, England had 47, and Australia had 46. And again, Canada finished with 18 medals, with 3 gold, 9 silver, and 6 bronze. So looking towards that, Canada's performance, even though we had the same number of medals that we had in 2008 and a move up the medal table, seeing as we were 13th in 2012 and tied for 14th in 2008, you have to wonder that we did do a better performance, seeing as medal table against other countries. But if you're looking at our actual medals, we did kind of worse. I mean, 1 gold compared to 3, 5 silver compared to 9, and 12 bronze compared to 6. We doubled our bronze output. Though we're still getting a great showing in the Summer Olympics, I love everyone loves to see gold. Everyone loves to see silver. I know I'm a big gold guy. That's why. And even looking at it, why do we love the Canadian hockey team so much? Gold medals. Why do we are we disappointed when the Canadian team doesn't win gold medal? Because it's a gold medal. Yeah, we're expected to win it, but again, it's a gold medal. Uh, but for even though we only finished with 18 medals, we're a winter sport loving country. And 18 medals compared to the US, who has both winter and summer, great winter and summer. China, which is crazy in everything, mostly all summer Olympics though. Russia is a kind of a surprise one, but they go crazy in everything, mostly gymnastics, wrestling, boxing, that kind of thing. And England, again, that's a good one. And Germany is another random one. But when you look the year before with the Olympics before with Australia. So with our Canadian winners, our 18 medals concluded with Derek Drouin in the men's high jump. He had finished with bronze medal. Mark Oldershaw finished with in the C1000 meter canoeing with a bronze medal as well. Mark De Jong with the K1 kayak men's 200 meter with another bronze medal. Adam Van Couverton got our first one of our silver medals with the K1 1000 meter kayak. Uh, our women's pursuit cycling team of Carlton, Glasser, and Witten got a bronze medal. Our women 3-meter synchronized springboard diving team of Abel and Heyman finished with a bronze medal. Our women's synchro 10-meter platform of Ben Fido and Filon with a bronze medal. Women's soccer, the bronze medal after they got probably screwed out of the gold or silver after you look at it, but still finishing with a bronze medal, even though we were pictured not to get a medal at all in that sport. That's a great thing for Canadian women's soccer, and it's a great thing for soccer here in Canada. It'll get more girls out there, and only good things can happen. Women's trampoline, Rosie McLennan got our gold medal. That's the girl of the Summer Olympics for our women for our Summer Olympic team, and that's a great thing for Canadian sports. Um, men's Antoine Villos Fortier of men's judo at 81 kilogram got a bronze medal. Men's 8 rowing, silver medal. Women's 8 rowing, silver medal. 150 or 100-meter freestyle, Brent Hayden, bronze. Another That's a great performance for Brent Hayden, seeing as his last Olympic Games. Also, Ryan Cochran with a 1500-meter freestyle swim got the silver medal. Richard Weinberg, 10-kilometer marathon swim. That's pretty impressive to get a bronze medal in that sport, seeing as 10 kilometers to swim that long, that's crazy. Straight crazy. Dude's got mad respect for me. Christine Girard, 63 kilogram women's weightlifting, finished off with a bronze medal. Carolyn Hune with 48 kilogram wrestling bronze medal, and Tanya Verbeek, 55 kilogram wrestling silver, and that was our 18 medals. Some weird names in there. You got a lot of women winning things, which is only good for women's sports. I mean, you always hear, "Oh, men are better at sports. Men are better at sports. Men are better at sports." And in a point, it's true when you look at it. But showing this, there's a lot of women out there that are winning medals for us, and it's only a good thing for Canada. And our top, and if you look at the games as a whole, the top medal winners, it's always crazy how it is. Missy Franklin of the U.S., the swimmer, she had 5 medals, 4 gold, 1 bronze. Alison Schmidt, another swimmer from the U.S., 3 golds, 1 bronze, 1 silver. Ryan Lochte, five medals here for him too. Another impressive dude. He thought he was going to be the next Michael Phelps. A lot of people were pegging him as. He finished with 5 medals, which is still pretty good. 2 golds, 2 silver, 1 bronze. Then we had um, three gold medals from Dana Vollmer. She's a U.S. Olympic swimmer. 3 golds from Allison Felix, which is another impressive feat. She was a sprinter for the U.S. And Usain Bolt, goes without saying. 3 golds. Dude's amazing. 100 meter, 200 meter, 4x100 meter run. That's just crazy. The guy can just run like he does. It doesn't even look like he puts in effort half the time, which is crazy good. And Michael Phelps, 6 medals, 4 gold, 2 silver. Dude's a beast. Straight beast. Beast mode. If you look it up in the dictionary, Michael Phelps picture right there. Uh, you can't say much more. The dude's got 22 Olympic medals all time. That's a record. Nothing. Nobody's touching that forever. If there is a dude's got mad skills as well. But Michael Phelps is crazy good. Um, 18 of those 22 medals being gold. That's double to the closest person there. That's 18 to 9. No one's catching him for gold medal. And even we'll say, oh yeah, there's going to be a swimmer there. No one's going to be close. Maybe Missy Franklin, seeing as she's only 17. Pretty impressive to get 5 medals with 4 gold and 1 bronze. But still, Michael Phelps is a beast. Beast mode. You can't stop the dude. Dude, like, he's a retired swimmer now. He's got an amazing career. Nothing to look bad about him. Easily, whenever swimming comes along in the Olympics, NBC could probably hit him up, get him some money that way, uh, analyzing each race and stuff like that. Just dude cannot be stopped. And if you say, oh yeah, he can be stopped, you're just straight up lying to yourself. Now that his career's over, you look on to other sports and uh, other guys that are coming up. Ryan Lochte will be the big name. Missy Franklin will be the other big name coming out as the next top medal contenders. And we go back to, after all that is said and done, we go back to those sports, as I said in episode 1, that should not be involved. I'm talking the race walk. Whoever watches that stuff, they deserve to either, I don't know, something's wrong with them. That's something boring to watch, and to watch people move like that, even to get into something. If you're doing race walking, you're a failed sprinter. Straight up, you're a failed sprinter. Look into something else. Get a career. Don't race walk. BMX and mountain biking. I said this once before. X Games. That's what the X Games is for. You don't need the go. You don't need to come into the Olympics to try and prove that you're a good BMX or mountain bike rider. X Games are for you. Don't come into the Olympics. Again, equestrian. I'm not even going to say anything more. I think equestrian can go without saying of why it should not be involved. Sailing is another thing. It's another sport that it's not really a sport. It's boating. It's free time. Something you do in your free time, not something you would do as a sport, as an accomplished athlete. You just drive a boat. Yeah, you're doing it quite well. You're doing it on sails, but you're driving a boat. And then I've been pointed this out a few times. I didn't say it in episode 1, but a lot of people have told me since watching episode 1, table tennis. That's another sport that should not be an Olympic sport. That's something you do in your free time on hobbies when you're playing with your hanging around with your buddies or just chilling out on a night. You play table tennis. And who's winning these medals? The Chinese. Can't really say much more. You wish it wishes that it could be would be a sport. It's not a sport. Yeah, you might train a little hard, but it's not a sport. And now I'm going to talk a few things where sports that might should be involved. One being American football, or as we just call it here, football. I'm not going to be crazy about this, but I'm going to call it American football. Uh, People have said, oh yeah, there wouldn't be much competition. The U.S. would dominate. Well, Canadians still have a good shot. There's teams over in like the Australia, Great Britain, Russia would probably put a great team together. Mexico, places like that would probably put great teams together and give us a run for our money. Yeah, it might be a little bit domination by the U.S. or Canada, but who says they're going to be able to put NFL or CFL players into it? It might be young guys, say guys from college. Yeah, it still might be a little bit of domination, but you're still going to get some of the best athletes out there, and you're going to watch great football every time. As long as you don't get teams like from Kenya or places that have never really watched football, might play it on a free time that been introduced to them while people have been over there, but not really anything else. And the other thing is MMA. It'd be a tough thing to have, seeing as you can get pretty beat up in MMA, but seeing as boxing's a sport or Olympic sport, wrestling, and all MMA involves all those kinds of things, just makes sense for MMA to be in there. And then some Canadian questions that I got. First, the score put out a question saying, "What is Canada? Um, is the Canadian hockey more of a bigger dynasty in Olympic sports than U.S. basketball?" It's an obvious no. Canadian hockey, yeah, it's a pretty big deal, but it's not as big as U.S. basketball. U.S. basketball will run over teams like nothing. They had a good game against Spain to win the gold medal here in 2012, but they will dominate in, out, and center. There is no team that can beat U.S. basketball and will ever beat U.S. basketball. There's a few times that they've lost out, but nothing's. They've always medaled. They've always won. It's hard to beat guys like LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and Kevin Durant when you've got Sasha Vojic and Boris Dio as your stars, or even Russia with Andrei Kirilenko. He's putting up mad numbers, but where's him in the NBA? Nowhere, because he's competing with U.S. basketball players. Canadian hockey, it's a big deal, but we've got tough competition with the U.S., Russia, Germany gives us a good shot every once in a while. Finland, Sweden. We don't have a domination in here. With our championships or junior championships, world championships, we might place in the top five all the time, but we don't have a domination of it. U.S. basketball, pure domination. I want to hear what you guys feel about that. I know what my opinion is. I'm a big basketball guy, so of course I'm going to say basketball. And the other question is Canadian field hockey. We're beast mode at hockey, and I know you're gonna say, "Oh, it's not the same sport, ice hockey and field hockey." It's a different net, pretty much. Um, we all know those guys that play hockey, and you even in gym class, we play floor hockey the next day, and they're the beast of the thing. They go out there on the floor and they just pass through everybody. Of course, you're gonna face off with teams like Pakistan and stuff, which have field hockey, but you throw a bunch of couple NHL guys on the field with these guys that think they play field hockey, and it'll be a domination every time. Canada could win a gold medal. I don't see why we don't put a team in. It might be interesting to see. Just something that I would love to see as a Canadian field hockey team and see how we perform. Even just throw in a bunch of random guys from the juniors, which would be good. Like throw a world junior team on there and let them play field hockey. Yeah, they're supposed to be focusing for the NHL careers or for their junior thing, but just see how they would do in a field hockey game. I'd like to see it. Even just put them against the gold medal winner this year. Put the junior guys or a team of NHL guys out there and see how they perform. So that's all I got for now. This is my Olympic special, episode 2 of Sports Talk with Coach Swanky. Hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment if you have to. I will answer all comments have to do with the video. And that's it. Have a great day. This is Coach Swanky. Peace and out.